Who do we call about that?
Okay. Procurement, I talked to the supervisor of procurement. We don't have a printer, I can't scan because it's.
Because the light's on.
Right, because if I try to scan,
So
let me see if I can scan.
they need to come and give us, they can go to the printer. Can I get the cartridge out my printer upstairs?
I will have to go up there. Let me go up there and see if it's the same one. And if it is, I'll just have to,
Johnny Gaines.
Thank you, your other name change.
You're welcome. All right, let's get going. Officer Stokes, you want to open up?
Huh?
You want to open up? Okay. Big bright smile. Everybody.
Usually open up on Zoom. I listened to you today and
All right, it's on you.
Good morning and welcome to 36th District Court. We have the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins today. There will be no driving, no eating, and absolutely no talking.
Buenos días y bienvenido a la honorable corte del juez Sean B. Perkins. Mientras estamos en sesión, no permitimos que estén ni tomando ni comiendo y absolutamente no pueden estar hablando.
Buenos días.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, thank you. Good morning.
Gracias y buenos días a todos.
All right, what we're going to try to do this morning is we're going to try to get you in and out as fast and as efficiently as possible.
Vamos a tratar de procesar los casos en la manera más fácil y eficiente posible.
We are going to get you out, try to get you out in the order that you came in.
Y vamos a tratar de tomar los casos en el orden en que han llegado.
And I'm trying to get most of the people that are here for review on their way.
Quiero tratar de terminar con los casos de los individuos que están aquí para una revisión de su caso.
Brianna Graham, are you there?
Hello. Yes, I'm here.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
All right. I don't see. Today is the date and time set for a review. You ordered 24 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 24 hours of community service. Thank you for that. And for that, we're going to dismiss your case, okay? Your cases, all right? If you don't have any further questions, Ms. Graham, you're free to leave. Have a very good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
To the chambers.
Let's print this. You got it, Kurt?
No, I'm about to send this. And
Let
everybody.
me get
can-
those,
These are all. These are all the review documents. And I'm gonna send everybody a copy so they can follow me.
Good morning, everybody.
morning, Ms. Hernandez.
Good
How are
morning,
you?
Emma. Good morning.
Good morning, Evelyn. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is the mic on?
Mr. Jesus, Malave.
I believe it's
¿Está presente el señor
Malave.
Malave?
Mr. Jesus Malave.
I'm Joshua Malave.
Joshua Malave, I'm sorry. Joshua Malave, I see that you needed some more time to complete your service hours. I see you got injured. I hope your recovery is going well. How much more time do you need?
I think if 2 weeks would be granted, that would work out for me.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that sounds like you're very sure. So today is the 27th. You want to come back on the 10th of April?
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. The Samsung device has not connected to audio. So what we'll do, I need Mr. Turner's. We're waiting. Anybody else here for a review?
¿Hay alguien aquí que esté presente tan solo para una revisión de su caso?
Yeah, me.
No.
Diego,
Sí.
Alejandro Martinez Garcia.
Sí,
Diego Alejandro Martínez García.
sí estoy.
Yes,
aquí
I'm here. I'm here.
Buenos dias, señor.
Buenos días.
Good morning.
You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see you completed those 12 hours of community service. We thank you for that. And with that, we're going to dismiss your case, okay?
Veo aquí que yo le ordené que cumpliera 12 horas de servicio comunitario. También noto aquí que usted las cumplió. Reconociendo eso, le quiero dar las gracias y podemos desestimar a su caso. ¿Está bien?
Sí, está bien. Muchas
Yes,
gracias.
thank you so much.
Have a great day, sir.
Que tenga usted muy buen día, señor.
Igualmente.
Thank
Gracias.
you. Thank you.
Adiós.
Goodbye.
Francisco Garcia Camacho.
Francisco García Camacho, ¿está presente? Francisco García Camacho.
All right, what about James Lane Benny? What about Carlos Alfredo Lopez Ochoa?
Está presente Carlos Alfredo Ochoa.
Aguiles Jose R. Tobar.
José Tobar Aguiluz, ¿está presente? José Tobar Aguiluz.
Rosalino Perez.
Y Rosalino Pérez Pérez.
And
Sí, aquí.
Yes, I'm here.
Roberto Aguiluz, aquí estoy.
Roberto de Luz, I'm right here.
Ajá, Tobar,
Sandoval,
Roberto Tobar, yo soy, aquí estoy.
Roberto Tobar, I'm right here.
Wednesday, Senor, you were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see you completed those 12 hours of community service. We thank you for that. And with that, we're going to dismiss your case, sir.
Muy bien, señor. Veo aquí que le había ordenado usted que cumpliera 12 horas de servicio comunitario. También veo aquí anotado que usted las cumplió. Reconociendo eso, nosotros queremos darle las gracias a usted y vamos a desestimar a su caso.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
All right, have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Que tenga usted muy buen día, señor, y le deseamos muchísima suerte.
Gracias igualmente para ustedes.
Thank you, the same to all.
Okay, now is a good time to ask, you're free to leave, Mr. Aguilar.
Señor Aguiluz, ya
No.
se puede desconectar.
I guess now would be a good time to introduce the program today as community court. I'm going to allow Ms. Wenteo at the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center to introduce herself and the program.
Creo que esto sería un buen momento para presentar lo que es el programa de la Corte Comunitaria. Tenemos aquí la señorita Buentello que nos va a hablar acerca del programa.
Good morning, everyone.
Buenos días
Good
a
morning.
todos.
Welcome to Community Court. The
Le
Southwest
damos
Detroit
bienvenida a la
Community
Corte
Justice
Comunitaria.
The Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center is a community organization
El Centro de Justicia de la Comunidad del Suroeste de Detroit es una organización comunitaria
and we provide alternative sentencing programming
y nosotros proveemos programas alternativos de sentencia.
through our community court program in partnership with the 36th District Court
Y esto lo hacemos a través de nuestro programa con la Corte de Distrito número 36,
along with the Detroit 4th Police Precinct
trabajando conjunto con el cuarto cuartel de la ciudad de Detroit.
Participants in this court can opt into the program and complete community service.
Los participantes pueden decidir a participar y ser parte de la Corte Comunitaria y hacer servicio comunitario.
Plus receive additional social support and potentially have their fines and court costs reduced or dismissed.
Aparte de eso, pueden recibir apoyo social y puede que las multas y los costos sean desestimados en cambio por el servicio comunitario.
Welcome to Community Court, everyone.
Le queremos dar la bienvenida a la Corte Comunitaria.
Thank you.
Okay, I would like to now take a poll on who would like to participate. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. And you can, by show of hands in the Zoom, you can raise your hand if you do not want to participate.
Ahora quisiera yo saber cuántos de ustedes les gustaría participar en el programa comunitario. Sépanse que no necesitan participar. Ustedes pueden decidir a participar. Si quieren participar, por favor, levanten la mano por el Zoom para que veamos quién quiere participar.
If you do not want to participate, we're going to send you to your alphabet judge for a pretrial. But if you have the last names beginning with G, L, or O, you're going to stay here with me anyway, and I'll give you another pretrial date for a date outside of community court.
Si no quieren participar en el programa de la Corte Comunitaria, entonces vamos a mandar a su caso al juez que le tocaría según apellido para que le den una fecha para la consulta previa al juicio. Pero si tienen apellidos que comienzan con las letras E, L o O, de todos modos le tocan estar aquí conmigo, o aún les daré una fecha nueva para regresar para la consulta previa al juicio.
Now, let's start. Okay, Ms. Villaroo, can you state your name for the record and your qualifications? Are we ready, Ms. Williams-Law?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Evelyn Villaroo, certified court interpreter number C3822.
Ms. Villaroo, can you raise your right hand, please? Solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court not to involve confidential communications. So help you God.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And Ms. Villaroo, do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you will interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Hernandez, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Emma Hernandez, is CAO qualified Spanish interpreter number 15575.
Good morning, and can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you are truly, accurately, and impartially interpreted in the manner now before the court, and not divulge confidential communications so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do, Your Honor.
Very well. Those Turner is the one. At the bottom of the- toward the bottom.
May I, Your Honor?
You may.
There is a person in the gallery called Jonathan. If that person is Jonathan Palmar, he is in review today.
Presente.
Present.
Very well. Buenos dias, Mr. Jonathan.
Buenos días, señor Jonathan.
Buenos
He hasn't-
días.
Good morning.
You didn't show up to community court. You haven't completed any of the hours, sir. At least
Pero
that's
usted no
what
se presentó a la corte comunitaria. Usted no ha cumplido ninguna de las horas, señor.
Sí, yo le entregué el papel a
Your Honor,
la
who are we? Your Honor, may I interject,
I
please?
just
Are we
like you
talking
to-
about Jonathan Palmer?
Yes.
Okay, then the report was amended at the very last minute, and he has completed, and I can validate, Your Honor.
Sí,
Very
así
well.
las horas fueron
I
completadas al
apologize
último
that
momento.
last
yo-
minute.
Y yo puedo verificar eso, su señoría. Disculpe que es al último momento que le estoy dejando saber a usted.
Okay, Mr. Palmer, I'm told now that you've completed the 12 hours of community service. We thank you for that. And for that, we're going to dismiss your case, sir. If you don't have anything further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Así que, señor Parmar, es cierto que usted cumplió las 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Le queremos dar las gracias por haberlas cumplido y reconociendo esto, vamos a desestimar a su caso. Si no tiene usted algo adicional que decir, le deseamos muy buen día y buena suerte.
Igual, que Dios los bendiga.
Thank you. You
Muchas
have a good day.
Have a better one.
Y usted que tenga un día aún mejor que el mío.
Chao.
Samsung needs to put up, he needs to sign up to let him know that he needs to connect to his audio or he's going to be here for a while.
La persona pues positivo Samsung se
Yeah, me. Can you guys hear me?
que tenga su micrófono prendido.
All right. We'll
Can
call
you guys hear
case-
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who's that?
Okay. Charles Villarreal.
Yeah, I can hear you, son.
Okay.
Good
All
morning.
right. I was just making sure it wasn't me. Thank
This
you.
is the city of Detroit. This is a retained case.
That's 8:20.
This is the city of Detroit versus Rashid Aristotle Gross Turner, case number Z8084211. Appearance for the record, please.
Hello, Your Honor. Jordan Zupke, P78212, on behalf of Mr. Rashid Gross Turner, who is present by Zoom, no objection.
Morning to you. Good morning to you, Mr. Gross Turner. Can you unmute yourself and state your name for the record, please?
Good morning. Rashid Aristotle Gross Turner.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counselor.
Judge, I'd ask the court to set aside the warrant, waive formal reading, and enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Gross Turner's behalf.
I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm going to give him, purposes of bond.
Judge, he is employed at Detroit Axle. He's got a good job. a letter indicating the same. I also have some documentation that he is in substance abuse counseling. So I would ask the court for a personal bond.
Would he like to join our treatment court, drug treatment court?
Judge, I don't know if it's entirely necessary of probation of that magnitude. I mean, it's an older case. He's remained out of trouble since the accident. Does he have to make?
He says he's in substance abuse counseling, so I was giving him an opportunity. I mean, we have the best drug treatment court in the country, and it gives him a lot more resources over there that he can rely on to help him with his situation. It's just something I always ask. I can allow you to speak to someone if you're interested, Mr. Gross Turner. If not, we can proceed as in this court.
Judge, I think it'd be helpful for him to speak to somebody about it just so he knows what he's getting himself into. Does he have to make that decision today?
Not necessarily. I'm sure he's not going to plead guilty necessarily today, but he can give an opportunity to speak. Let's get drug treatment court on the line. Give an opportunity to speak with someone. Then we'll go from there.
All right. Is it possible I could listen in so I understand, what
Absolutely.
the program is?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Judge.
And that'll be up to your client. But as far as the court is concerned, that I have no problem with that.
All right. I appreciate it.
Let's get somebody on the line for Mr. Gross Turner, and keep in mind this is just a conversation, Mr. Gross Turner, and you make the determination yourself of what you want to do. Okay, let's pass the matter until you get somebody from drug treatment court on. Ms. Mounts.
Okay, just
Ms. Mounts. Ms. Mounts.
Yes.
Can we get Let's pass the matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Charles Villarreal. The second case number is SP 155-35641, SP 155-36031. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Villarreal.
Charles Villarreal, the second.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Good morning, Ms. Snyder.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Villarreal has obviously. I'm thinking that you want to be a part of the community court, Mr. Villarreal.
Yes, sir.
What's the offer going to be for him? He's got a driver's license and a disregard the traffic control device.
It looks like my coworker, Miss Mason, did do offers for today, and she said an allowing and a 1 to 5 over.
Judge, what's the defense name?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see.
Okay, bye.
The offer is gonna be allowing in the 1 to 5. I'm only gonna require you to do 12 hours of community service. You will have the 1 point on your driver's license, Mr. Delivery.
All right. Where do I report for the community
I'm
service?
gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry and let him know. He'll give you the instructions. Give me a good phone number from you, please.
Okay, it's 313-753-6237.
All right. Join the breakout room and speak to Mr. Barry.
All right, thank you.
All right. Let's pass the matter. Amron Arlashi, can you help me with the pronunciation of your last name?
Yes, Ariashi.
Arlashi?
Yes, sir.
Join that system. It's the city of Detroit versus Amron Arlashi, case number SP 1505424, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of the client. State your name for the record, please.
Amron Ariashi.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment. Says here hearings. It should be the arraignment. Go ahead, counsel.
For purpose of arraignment, he stand mute and wait for more readings, and I apologize, Madam Reporter. P70578.
All right. Today is the date. All right. So enter not guilty plea on his behalf. Give him a $0 bond. Mr. Arilashi, your offer is going to be pleading to the amended count of allowing, dismissing the other count, 12 hours of community service. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. You can speak to her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Hola, Evelyn, buenos días.
Good morning, Evelyn.
Solo quiero saber si estoy en la lista de los
I
que
just
están
want to
nombrando
know
ahorita.
on the docket. I'm sorry for that, the interruption, Your Honor. It's Mr. I can see Contrachito Gonzalez Escobar.
Es Darwin González Escobar.
It's Darwin Gonzalez Escobar.
I do not see Mr. Escobar on the docket.
Ah, no vemos al señor Escobar aquí en la lista de causas.
Let's look it up.
Vamos a investigar.
Ok, tenía a las 8:30 que tenía que estar aquí activo.
Okay, I was told I had to be here at 8:30 a.m.
Does he have a case number?
¿Tiene usted un número de caso?
Sí,
Yes.
What is it?
¿Cuál es?
3604 34 0 0 0 0.
He's giving me, Your Honor, 360-434-0000.
No, that's not your case number. That's the Zoom ID.
Señor, ese no es el número de su caso. Ese es el número de Zoom para poder entrar.
Ok, tengo el otro que es. Oh, no.
Okay, I have another one. I have another one, and it is.
Ok, es un SP 155 62 441
¿Uno qué?
Escobar, Darwin, Udell, Gonzalez.
Es Darwin Escobar González.
González,
Your
correcto.
Honor, he read SP 155-62441.
I found him. He's up for tomorrow.
Tomorrow, sir.
Señor,
At
la fecha suya para comparecer es mañana a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Ok.
Oh.
Muchísimas gracias.
You want to do it today because we have the interpreter here or what?
Pero ya quiere usted salir de su casa hoy, ya que está el intérprete aquí.
Sí, por favor, si es tan amable.
Yes. Please, if you would be so kind.
All right, we'll do it today.
Así que vamos a tomar a su caso hoy.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you.
Before we ready on Mr. Berry, are you ready?
Ready, Your Honor, as the Mr. Villarreal.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Villarreal. Mr. Villarreal, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
My client would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor, stands ready to do community service.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Villarreal?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir. I do.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, let me draw your attention back to February 26, 2024, around 4:09 p.m. City of Detroit, the area of Michigan and Martin. Did you have an occasion to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operate a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
I didn't have one on me. They suspended it. So I just didn't have that on me. I only had my ID.
Right. Satisfied, Counselor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And about the other civil infraction. Did you run up a red light or something on that day, sir?
Yes, I did. I didn't want to slam on the brakes, and the guy, it's nobody's fault. It was mine. I did it. Yes, I did.
So,
It was an accident.
I'll find him responsible for the amended count of limited access. No, strike that, 1 to 5. I'll close it out under 1 to 5. You do 12 hours of community service. We'll dismiss the misdemeanor upon completion. You have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yes, I do. He gave it to me.
Okay. I'm gonna have you back. Mr. Gardner, you're gonna have to be quiet, please. I'm gonna have you back on May the 1st, 2024. I'm gonna give you that time to complete those hours. Get in contact with Ms. Puenteo this afternoon to set those hours up. Come back on May 1st. We'll dismiss the case if the hours are completed. If you don't have anything further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Berry, this is next one is for you. City of Detroit versus Jose Mendez Lopez, case number SP1547749, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Llamamos el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Jesús Méndez López, números de caso SP154, 7749, cargos 1 y 2. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Mendez Lopez.
Yo soy Elwood S. Berry Jr. representando al acusado. Señor Méndez, ¿puede usted decir su nombre completo, por favor?
Jesús Méndez López.
Yes, Jesús Méndez López.
Purposes of arraignment, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Para propósito de la lectura de cargos, licenciado, ¿qué dice usted? Sí, para el propósito de lectura de cargos, nosotros renunciamos que nos tengan que leer los cargos formalmente y vamos a guardar silencio.
You are not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond.
Vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable para su cliente y darle una fianza de $0.
So the offer here says, please dismiss the no insurance misdemeanor and plead to no insurance plea. That's going to be a moving violation on your client's record, and it'll be 6 hours of community service. We'll close out and lieu of fines and costs, 6 hours of community service. He has an absolute right to a trial and put you in a breakout room so you can speak with him.
Señor, nos van a pasar una sala privada de consulta para que su abogado le pueda explicar acerca de la fiscalía. Okay. Acepte la invitación cuando vean la pantalla la palabra join o reunirse.
Let's pass that now.
Acepte.
So let's check. We just got a call from drug treatment court. They're going to zoom in momentarily.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Ms. Hernandez, can you send the, well, we have one Samsung, the gentleman there, Samsung SMA136U. Buenos días. ¿Cómo te llamo?
Buenos días,
bien.
señor. Ok, necesita intérprete, señor.
Sí,
¿Cuál es su nombre, por favor?
Francisco García Camacho.
Francisco García Camacho.
Sí.
All right, buenos días to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a review. You were ordered to do 12 hours of community service. I see that you completed those 12 hours of community service. So with that, we thank you for the community service. We're going to dismiss your case, okay?
Thank you so
Señor,
much.
vemos que hoy está usted aquí para la revisión de su caso y se le ordenó hacer 2 horas de servicio comunitario. Por lo tanto, ya las ha hecho. Le agradecemos por su trabajo y con eso queda desestimado el caso, señor. Ya se puede retirar. Si
Muchas
así lo desea.
gracias.
Thank you very much.
We're ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
¿Estamos listos, señor Berry? Sí, estamos listos, su señoría.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Jesus Mendez Lopez. Mr. Mendez Lopez, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Así que volvemos en el acta con el caso del señor Méndez López. Señor Méndez López, le di la oportunidad de hablar con su abogado defensor en una sala privada de consulta. Dígame, abogado, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
Your Honor, my client has valid documents, valid insurance. We seek dismissal based on compliance.
Su señoría, mi cliente tiene documentos vigentes, tiene seguro de vehículo que está vigente. Queremos pedirle a la corte que el caso quede desestimado debido a que pudo proveer los documentos.
Any objection, Ms. Snyder?
¿Se opone usted, señor Snyder?
No objection.
Señora Snyder, no, no me opongo.
And you saw the documentation, Mr. Berry?
Y usted vio esto, señor Berry. Sí, yo lo vi.
All right, we're going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. If it's nothing further, have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Muy bien, así que este caso queda desestimado debido a que el señor pudo proveer documentación válida. Si no tiene algo adicional, señor, usted se puede desconectar. Que tenga buena suerte y muy buen día.
Muchas gracias y suerte a todos.
Thank you very much and luck to you as well.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Have a great, blessed day and happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Que tengan un día bendecido y felices Pascuas.
All right.
Gracias.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Give me the correct pronunciation, Mr. Avarache.
Yes, Your Honor. Ariashi.
Ariashi, I'm sorry. I do have a valid driver's license for your client.
Thank you, Your Honor. He also showed proof of insurance, Your Honor. We'd like to ask that both matters be dismissed at this time.
Any objection, Ms. Snyder?
No objection.
Thank you, Ms. Snyder. Good morning.
And you witnessed the valid insurance, Ms. Bradfield?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can you repeat that?
Witnessed the valid insurance, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to dismiss the case provided valid documentation.
Thank you,
All right,
Your
so
Honor.
nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great, wonderful day. Take care.
Rafael Hernandez.
Rafael Hernandez.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't see.
My name will be
Rafael.
under. It'll be under Gears and Fires.
Say that again.
Gears and Juarez.
Juarez.
Yeah, Juarez.
He's in the reviews, Your Honor, at 8:25.
Okay, Gerson, all right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Wednesdays, good morning to you.
I have in my notes, Your Honor, that I was not able to make contact with this particular client unless he can provide documentation.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Gerson Juarez, case number SD 1260031. Appearance for the record. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Gears and Juarez.
Daphne Bradford.
Well, he doesn't necessarily need it.
Okay.
Where's your camera, sir?
Should be on there. We go.
All right, what's state your name, please, again.
Gears and Juarez.
All right, today is the date and time set for review. Did you ever get in contact with Ms. Puenteo at
No,
Southwest?
I called and I was supposed to show up to the place where I was supposed to go set my hours. But then I lost the paper that I had it on.
So you called.
And I was wondering if I could get like.
And you lost the paper. Why didn't you just go up there?
Because I didn't know exactly where I was at. And I couldn't drive.
And I had a phone number for him as 742-4692, which was not receiving calls.
Do you have another number, sir?
Yeah.
What is it?
313. Mm-hmm. 522-2460.
2460, 522-2460.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, how long is it going to take you to complete this 12 hours of community service?
A week, just a week, if you can give me, Your Honor.
Next week you'll have it done in 12 hours, all 12 hours?
I'll say 2 weeks max, if Your Honor, that would be fine.
All right, come back April the 10th. You have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do. I do.
Well, why didn't you call them?
I think I do. I'm not sure. I think it's Can I get it again, Your Honor?
313. Write it down, please.
Yeah, well. 313.
879-2155. Give Mr. Quintero a call this afternoon. 879-2155.
2155. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Get it together, Mr. Juarez.
Yep. Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, come back on April the 10th.
April the 10th?
Yes. If there's nothing further, have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
You too. God bless. Yeah, you too.
This is City of Detroit versus Escobar, Darwin, Udell, Gonzalez. Case number SB 1556241. Appearance for the record, please.
Llamamos al caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Darwin González Escobar Número de caso SP155-62441, que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta.
Correcto.
That is correct.
Daphne Bradshaw on behalf of Mr. Escobar.
Soy Daphne Bradfield, representando al señor Escobar.
Okay.
Let's call today the date and time set for an arraignment, even though tomorrow is the actual date. Purpose of arraignment, counsel.
For purpose
Así
of
que
arraignment,
vamos a decir que hoy es el día y este es el momento para la lectura de cargos, aunque verdaderamente es mañana que teníamos programado la lectura de cargos. Abogada.
Okay.
for purpose of arraignment, he stand mute and wait for my readings, Your Honor.
Para el propósito de lectura de cargos, su señoría, él va a guardar silencio y renuncia que le tengan que leer los cargos formalmente.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond.
Así que vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable para él y darle una fianza de $0.
I understand that he's on the docket for tomorrow. Today is community court. I don't know if he wants to participate or not, but other than if he does, you'd have to probably seek some sort of offer because there's no offer on this case.
Bueno, él estaba en la lista de casos para mañana. Hoy es el día que tenemos dedicado a la corte comunitaria. No sé si él quiera participar en la corte comunitaria. En este momento no tenemos una oferta de la fiscalía para él.
So he accept the pleading as charged, 2 points on his license, 12 hours of community service. We'll close out on that and an alcohol-related offense on his license. Or he can set a trial date, or I'll give you an opportunity to speak to Ms. Snyder to see if you can work something else.
Bueno, él tendría entonces que declararse culpable tal como ha sido acusado. Le pediríamos 12 horas de servicio comunitario y le costaría 2 puntos en su licencia de conducir, y también su expediente de conducir va a reflejar que fue un caso relacionado al uso de alcohol. Si no, él puede pedir tener un juicio. Pueden hablar con la señora Schneider para ver.
Your Honor, what time is he listed for tomorrow? I have tomorrow's docket.
¿Y para qué hora tiene el mañana su caso? Ya yo estoy aquí nombrada para mañana.
Listen for 8:30.
Lo tenemos para las 8:30 mañana.
Put you in a breakout room, sir. Speak to Ms. Bradfield and let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Lo vamos a pasar, señor, a una sala privada de consulta para que pueda hablar con la señora Bradfield. Acepte la invitación cuando la vea, donde dice join o reunirse.
You just have the one charge, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the city of, let's pass that matter. This is the city of Detroit versus Inara Gordon. Case number is SP 1506302, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1558957, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gordon. You have unmute, Ms. Gordon.
Sorry, it's Inara Korean Gordon.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. You need to get an updated offer from Ms. Snyder on this. There's an additional driver license suspended, no insurance misdemeanor, and an expired plate. So let's see if we can get a global resolution. Keep in mind, Ms. Gordon, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Those 3 charges again, Your Honor.
So what's on the docket today is a no ops and a no insurance. The other three are driving license suspended, expired plates, and a no insurance misdemeanor.
I would say, Your Honor, if she wants to remain in the program, I would leave the offer as the allowing plus one improper plate, dismiss the balance.
So that'll be a total of, that'll be a total of 24 hours of community service, ma'am. And we'll dismiss the cases once you complete the community service. The other cases will be dismissed today. You take the deal. All right, speak to Mr. Berry in the breakout room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Your Honor, may I inquire again to Mr. the person in Samsung N975U?
Yeah, well, can you send, I sent him a message in the chat. I'm gonna give you capability.
Perfect, thank you.
To send him a message in the chat and see if he can connect his audio. I asked him to connect his audio and I asked him to give me his name, but maybe he doesn't speak English. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gross Turner. Mr. Gross Turner, good morning, Mr. Morgan. Mr. Morgan, can you state your name for the record and put your appearance on the record, please?
Sure. Good morning, Your Honor. Samaji Morgan, Specialty Court Coordinator.
All right, very good. And congratulations to your son. Had a very, very awesome season, national champion and all that.
Thank you.
I gotta, even though he did it for the wrong team, I wish he would have done it for the green team. But at the end of the day, that's a heck of an accomplishment, especially for a freshman.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. We really appreciate you.
Unreal. All right. You had a conversation with Mr. Gross Turner. Mr. Gross Turner, how was that conversation go?
Your Honor, it went pretty well. I explained our program to Mr. Turner and also the attorney. The attorney asked a few questions, so I think they understand what is expected out of our specialty court programs, and that's really about it. I think the attorney might want to ask a few questions or might have a few concerns, but I did explain it to the defendant, Your
Honor. Counselor?
Judge, all of that was correct. I need to review discovery before I can, in hopes of negotiating the case. I just messaged the city attorney. She directed me to send a request out to somebody over at the city. So I was hoping maybe I could ask for an adjournment so I can review discovery and hopefully negotiate the case. And I really need to speak to Mr. Turner regarding the level of care, like what's really going to be involved. I think he could do it. I just don't want to, put all of that on his plate if he's not prepared to really go forward with it.
Mr. Turner, you're going to have to turn your volume down or something. I appreciate that, giving you time to review it. I have a pretrial date for either, well, I can either give you a pretrial date. Let's give you a pretrial date of May the 20th. May the 20th. That'll give you an opportunity to seek the discovery and to go over with your client. Mr. Turner, you can bounce that around. I always say this, the program is not designed to punish on slip ups or anything. The program, and Mr. Morgan can correct me if I'm wrong, the program is designed to help a person out in these type of situations. Definitely would love to have the participation of the defendant, And meaning that, you know, I'm sure they would rather have somebody that was wanting to join the program than somebody that's forced to join, because I'm sure the level of success is greater in that regard. But Judge Holmes, Mr. Morgan, and all the people over there, they're not there to just wait until you slip up and to drop the hammer on you, so to speak, on your first time. But they're there for transparency and accountability, meaning that if something does go wrong, they want to know about it. They want you to be upfront and transparent about your situation, because they will be better equipped to help you. And I'm not just saying that because I'm being biased as far as working in the 36th District Court and trying to toot the horn of the people of my colleagues. They have a proven track record. They've gone all across the country and still do train in other specialty courts in the country how the program works. And they didn't just get that because they weren't successful. They've been very, very successful at what they do. So again, and the last thing I'll say is, if Mr. Gross Turner, you feel that you have everything under control, then the program really should be just a walk in the park for you. It should be something that you can go through and get out on the earliest time. But they offer those other services that you may need to kind of overcome any kind of we'll say the disability that you may have. So that's what it's all about. I'm going to set a $500 personal bond. I'm going to have you test one time per week, random. I'm going to refer this matter to probation to administer the testing. I'm going to have you not leave the state of Michigan without the court's permission, and obviously no drinking during the pendency of this case. I do need a good phone number from you, and I'm going to give you the number to probation, which is 313-965-3414. I need a good phone number from you, Mr. Gross Turner, so probation can contact you.
It's 313-434-6532.
Okay. And I expect you to test one time per week. I'm confident, if it's up to probation to call you. Let's see if we can get one of those tests in at least this week. We'll refer to probation, and then we'll come back on May the 20th, 2024. Excuse me. If you find that you have heard from probation in the next couple of days, let's be proactive in getting in contact with them or get in contact with the court. If you don't have any further questions, you and your attorney have a very good day, and the best of luck to the both of you. All right.
Judge, can I just confirm that number was 313-365-3414?
965-3414.
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a nice day, everybody.
All right, very well. Very good day, and the best of luck to you both.
All right, goodbye.
And again, Mr. Morgan, great to see you. I'm looking for bigger and better things, everything from your son next year. All right, on the Samsung SM9 N75U, what is your name, sir?
La persona con el teléfono Samsung SMN975U. ¿Cuál es su nombre, señor?
Fernando Covarrubias.
Fernando Covarrubias.
Ajá.
Ajá.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Dupree. Who is your client, please?
Good morning, Judge. I've got two matters up today. The first is in Ignacio Garcia. It's just a formal hearing, and I texted Alexa to see if there's any resolution. That's all we're seeking. That should be quick. And then the second is a Denisha Lucci Ferris, which is set for trial.
Is Ms. Lucci Ferris here?
Not to my knowledge. I've never had contact with her. I've called, texted, mailed. The county wouldn't cover carrier pigeons, but I did try that.
What about, did you work out for Ignacio?
Alexa is, I'm sorry, Ms. Snyder is presently checking with checking to see what she can offer, and will get back to me. I don't see Ms. Lucci Ferris on Zoom. Does the court? I don't know what time the court would want to capias.
We'll give her a little bit of time. Say you haven't spoken to her. We'll see if we have a number in the file.
Appreciate that, Judge. Yeah, the last time I was supposed to talk to was back in, or the last date I think she had two dates recently. One she missed in February and it was reset.
Okay. For Escobar, that's for you, Mr. Did you finish talking to Mr. Escobar, Mr. Barry?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Ms. Bradfield, okay. Ms. Villarreal, Mr. Escobar came back in. Can you go back in the breakout room 3 and finish that conversation?
Yes, absolutely, Your Honor.
And Ms. Fernandez, this is the city of Detroit versus Fernando Coroballas. Case number SP 155-1742, counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 155-17501. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso de la ciudad de Detroit contra el señor Fernando Covarrubias, número de caso SP 155 17 421 y 22 y SP 155 17 501. Sus comparecencias, por favor, para que consten en el acta.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Covarrubias.
Perry Jr., representando al acusado, señor Covarrubias, por favor, diga su nombre completo.
Fernando Covarrubias Meléndez.
Fernando Covarrubias Meléndez.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Su señoría, para el propósito de la lectura de cargo, nosotros vamos a hacer la lectura formal y vamos a permanecer en silencio.
Okay.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. At this time, I'm going to give you an opportunity to speak to Mr. Covarrubias and find out if he wants to participate in our community court. You can explain it to him.
Le voy a entonces introducir una declaración de no culpabilidad en su nombre y le voy a imponer una fianza de $0. Le voy a mandar a darle la oportunidad para que hable con su abogado con referente a qué es lo que quiere hacer.
The offer is going to be pleading to the allowing 12 hours of community service and the 1 to 5 for the disregard of traffic control device. The 12 hours will cover that as well. He has an absolute right to a trial and put you in a breakout room, but wait there with Ms. Villarreal, maybe Ms. Hernandez, until Mr. Berry joins.
Señor, le vamos a dar una oferta de 2 horas de servicio comunitario por uno de los casos y otro por sobre el límite de 1 a 5 va a estar incluido ahí. Por favor, vaya a la sala de consulta privada allí y espere con la intérprete, la señora Hernández, hasta que su abogado se reúna con nosotros. Ve el llamado, que se una a la sala de consulta privada número 2, sala pequeña. ¿Lo ve? Okay,
He's
I
in
think he
there.
got it.
Wait on Mr. Gordon. Wait on Mr. Berry. We're gonna do Ms. Gordon, and then he'll come in there, Ms. Hernandez.
Okay, Your Honor, thank you. I'll be there. Thanks.
All right. Let's go off the record with Mr. Corvine, and let's go back on the record with Ms. Gordon. Ms. Gordon, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client going to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the offer. She stands ready to do community service.
All right. All right. That's what you want to do, Ms. Gordon? I didn't hear you.
Yes, Judge.
What about getting a valid license?
I'm working on one that I spoke to yesterday. Gave me the information needed to get that.
Do you have any tickets in any other jurisdiction?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Judge.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
He did, sir.
You understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to, did you pay this related civil infraction now, or this expired plate?
No, because I'm trying to get rid of the car or return it. It's financed, or I'm trying.
I think you paid a related civil infraction in this case, but nevertheless, I don't know if the offer will change or not.
Good morning. Yeah, I got a situation. I'll just wait.
Let me draw your attention back to October the 3rd, 2023 at 2:19 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Plymouth and Foss Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
You did pay this related civil infraction. You paid $174 on an expired plate.
Yes,
sir. And you were operating a motor vehicle on that, correct?
Yes, sir.
We also asked to produce a valid driver's license and valid insurance.
Yes.
And you could not do either, could you?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I'm trying to get another car. I'm trying to get rid of the car, but I had no choice but to drive that car that day.
You did have a choice.
Well, I'm sorry. You're right. I did.
You had a choice. Everybody has a choice.
Yes.
You didn't.
You're right.
That was in your mind. That was the better option that day.
Unfortunately, yes.
So, but nevertheless, you couldn't produce a valid driver's license, correct?
It's valid. It's suspended.
That means automatically.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, then yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
That means that's the definition of not being valid, being suspended. And you didn't have valid insurance either to provide, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to find you guilty of the amended council allowing and improper plates. Both of those are 0-point offenses. Both of those do not abstract to the Secretary of State. And I'm going to dismiss both of those when you complete the 24 hours of community service. With stipulation of probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matters, Mr. Barry.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Other question I have for you, Ms. Gordon, you can get to Southwest Detroit, can't you?
Yes, sir.
All right, because I see the tickets right on the west side. I need a good phone number from you, ma'am.
313 33
933.
Yes, sir.
4284.
4284.
4284. Okay. Do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to give you until review. I'm going to give you until May the 1st to complete the hours. And now these tickets will not affect you moving forward, get the driver's license. The tickets probably in the other jurisdiction will affect you. So once you get those other tickets taken care of, don't wait on this to be closed out to go get a driver's license. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. May the 1st, 2024 at 8:30 will be your next day. You have those hours completed and you're on the list. We'll dismiss the cases, okay? Call Ms. Fuenteo this afternoon. She'll set those hours up. If you don't have any further questions, ma'am, have a very good day and best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Thank you.
Judge,
Yes.
we have Connie who's coming in the hallway. She's not feeling well. I asked her if she wanted to adjourn it. She said she couldn't want to have. So what do you want to do?
Does she have valid insurance?
She have valid insurance?
I didn't check on that.
Check on her, see if she has valid.
Okay.
Thank you.
Michael Gardner there?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Okay. Well, we have to wait. Because there's are you ready on Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor. Ready on Ignacio Garcia.
This is the City of Detroit versus Ignacio Rene Garcia, case number SP 1507301. Appearance for the record, please.
Matthew Dupree, PH 0132 for the defendant whose appearance I'd ask the court to waive. This is a civil infraction.
I'll waive the presence of your client. This is a retained matter. You have the permission to enter into an agreement on your client's behalf, correct?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Officer Harris, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Hi, good morning. Officer Fitzgerald Harris, badge 1442.
Good morning to you. All right. What's the resolution, Mr. Dupree?
Judge, the resolution would forbid it to be amended to speeding 1 to 5 over.
Getting tough over there, huh? Speeding 1 to 5, you want, I'll stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea counselor?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client responsible for 1 to 5. That's gonna be $125. I'm gonna give your client 2 weeks to pay it, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate that.
There's nothing further. Have a very good day to both of you. Be safe out there, Mr. Harris and Officer Harris, and have a good day, Mr.
Judge, on Miss Lucci Ferris, is it okay if I have to get to another courtroom? If she does,
fine. We'll get in contact with you. If not, we'll take this.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Are we ready on Mr. Escobar?
Estamos
Yes,
listos
Your
para Escobar, sí, su señoría.
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Let's go back on the record. Mr. Escobar, Darwin, Udell, Gonzalez, give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Volvemos
Your
en el
Honor.
acta del caso del señor Escobar, Darwin González. Dígame, abogada, ¿qué quiere hacer su cliente?
Your Honor, my client is aware of his jury trial rights. However, he would like to ask that this matter be set for a bench trial.
Su señoría, mi cliente reconoce cuáles son los derechos que él tiene para tener un juicio con un jurado, pero en este momento él le pide a la corte que le den un juicio con tan solo un juez.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Escobar, Mr. Gonzalez?
Señor Escobar, es decir, señor González, ¿es eso lo que usted quiere hacer?
Correcto.
Correct.
We're going to set a trial date for May the 17th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I mark the file need a Spanish interpreter. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Así que, señor, su fecha para tener este juicio con juez es el 17 de mayo del 2024 a las 9 de la mañana. Vamos a marcar en su expediente que usted necesita tener intérprete. Si no tiene alguna pregunta, entonces les deseamos muy buen día y buena suerte.
Ok, muchísimas gracias y
Okay, thank
bendiciones.
you so much and blessings on you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Have a good
Y a
day.
usted también. Que pase buen día.
Gracias igualmente a todos. Buen día.
Thank you all here.
Well, she's gonna show something, right? If she says that she can't. So she, before she can do Mr. Gardner, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Turn your camera on so I can see who I'm talking to. All right, good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Michael Gardner. Is this Michael Anthony Gardner?
Yes, Your Honor.
Case number SP 105674001, SP 1079120, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1075168, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1272079, SP 1344799, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1504887, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1512239, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Gardner. State your name for the record, sir.
Michael Anthony Gardner.
For purpose of arraignment, he stand mute and waive formal readings, Your Honor.
We'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. We'll give him a $0 bond. He's got a lot of cases here that, 2 of which there's no offer on. Well, 1 of which there's no offer on, no alcohol and motor vehicle passenger. He's also got another alcohol and motor vehicle driver that they all introduced to passenger, which same offense. If you ask me, it's 2-point offense. Both of them are 2 points offenses, and they're both alcohol related. And either 12 hours of community service apiece or $240. He has the last name G, so he's going to stay with me. He's also got a number of moving violations, of which all happened during the coronavirus period. So we'll set aside those defaults if he chooses to. You know, some of them are probably already have abstracted and gone, being the failure to stop, $210, disregarding the traffic control device. Then he's presumably doesn't have a driver's license. or allegedly doesn't have a driver's license, and allegedly he feels that he can drive 26 to 30 miles an hour over down Hubble. Why, if the allegation is true, why somebody would want to draw that kind of attention to, well, first, why would somebody be speeding that fast? I don't know, but they do it all the time. So without a valid driver's license, if the allegations are true, why would somebody want to draw that kind of attention to themselves? Ms. Bradfield, you can, of course, get an updated offer. Mr. Gardner, you have an absolute right to a trial. Let me put you in a breakout room and speak to Ms. Bradfield, and you can help him sort this stuff out. All right.
Okay.
Join the room, please.
Yes, sir.
All right. Are we ready, Mr. Berry, on Mr. Robius?
We are ready, Your Honor.
Pull him out of the room. What is he gonna do?
Accept the offer and do community service, Your Honor.
Mr. Covarrubias, are you there?
Señor Covarrubias, ¿está allí?
Sí, yes.
Yes. Y sí.
Let's go back on the record. Mr. Covarrubias, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Volvamos para que conste en el acta con el caso del señor Covarrubias. Señor Covarrubias, yo le di la oportunidad de hablar en una sala de consulta privada con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿qué desea hacer su representado?
He would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor, and stands ready to do community service.
Su señoría, él desea adherirse a la oferta y está listo para hacer las horas de servicio comunitario.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Covarrubias?
Señor Covarrubias, ¿eso es lo que usted desea hacer?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, please?
Por favor, ¿puede levantar su mano derecha?
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Señor, ¿usted jura o afirma decir la verdad, solo la verdad y nada más que la verdad?
Sí.
Yes.
Put your hand down, sir.
Señor, ¿puede bajar su mano?
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Señor, ¿usted entiende que la máxima penalidad para este tipo de delito podría ser de hasta 93 días en la cárcel y o hasta $500 de multa?
Sí.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
¿Y usted entiende que usted tiene el derecho absoluto de ir a un juicio si así lo quisiera?
Sí.
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Y mientras que estaban en la sala de consulta privada, el señor Berry le informó de sus derechos, sus otros derechos, ¿correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta acerca de esos derechos?
You know,
No.
by taking the deal.
No. Sorry, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Y usted entiende que tomando este acuerdo que le estamos ofreciendo, usted está renunciando a esos derechos, señor?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Y alguien más le ofreció alguna otra cosa aparte de lo que hemos hablado aquí y que consta en el acta?
No.
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to February 22nd, 2024, around 8:01 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Livernois and John Cronk Street. You have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Señor, déjeme llevar su atención acerca del día y los lugar y la hora de los hechos, que fue el 27 de febrero de 2024 a las 8:01 p.m. en las inmediaciones del Livernois en la ciudad de Detroit. Ese día, esa hora y en ese lugar, ¿lo paró usted un policía de la ciudad de Detroit?
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle, sir?
Señor, ¿y para ese momento usted estaba manejando un vehículo automotor?
Sí.
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Y el oficial le pidió que le mostrara una licencia de conducir válida.
Sí.
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
Y usted no se la pudo mostrar, ¿verdad, señor?
No.
No.
Why is that?
¿Por qué no se la pudo mostrar, señor?
¿Por qué no la tengo?
Because I don't have one.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing
Encuentro a su representado culpable del cargo de dejar que alguien sin licencia manejara.
Sí.
And did you run a traffic control device? Did you run a red light or something on that day, sir?
Señor, y en ese día aquí dice que usted no le hizo caso a un dispositivo de control de la velocidad. ¿Usted se comió una luz roja o alguna señal de pare, algo por el estilo?
Sí.
Yes.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5. We'll only have them do 12 hours of community service, and we'll close it out upon completion.
Your Honor, so 12 for allowing and 12 for the responsible?
No, just the 12 will cover both of them.
Ok, thank you. Entonces también lo voy a encontrar responsable del cargo de ir enmendado, de ir entre 1 y 5 millas, y ese va a estar incluido dentro del trato de las 12 horas de servicio comunitario. Entonces tiene que hacer 12 horas de servicio comunitario por declararse culpable de permitir que alguien sin licencia manejara y responsable por el cargo enmendado de 1 a 5 millas por encima del límite.
Ok.
¿Ok?
I need a good phone number from you, sir.
It is 313-903-3526.
Do you have the number to the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center?
Necesito un buen número para él de teléfono, es 313-903-3526. Señor, ¿usted tiene el número para comunicarse con el Centro de Justicia Comunitaria?
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have you give them a call this afternoon. I'm gonna set a review date for May the 1st, 2024 at 8:30. You complete those hours and we'll dismiss the allowing and close out the 1 to 5.
Señor, entonces yo le voy a dar hasta el día 1 de mayo del 2024. Ese día se tiene que volver a conectar aquí con el mismo, igual que hoy, para su revisión a las 8:30 de la mañana. Una vez que revisemos su caso, entonces le voy a desestimar los 2 cargos con las 12 horas de servicio comunitario.
Ok.
¿Ok? 1 de mayo.
1 de mayo.
Okay. Y tiene que llamar esta misma tarde a la señora Güentello.
¿Esta misma tarde?
So I have to call her this afternoon?
Okay.
Sí.
If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Señor, si no tiene más nada que decir, que tenga excelente día. Buena suerte para usted. Se puede desconectar.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, this is for you, Mr. Berry. This is the city of Detroit versus Erica Christina Pugh. Case number SB 155-61551, SB 155-6157, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Pugh.
My name is Erica Christina Pugh.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
We'll enter a non-guilty plea on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. Good morning to you, ma'am. The officer is going to be allowing and pleading to the seatbelt charge. 12 hours of community service will dismiss the allowing and close the seatbelt charge out on completion of 12 hours of community service. You have an absolute right to a trial, Ms. Pugh. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry and have a discussion, and let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
All right.
Join the room, please. All right, Ms. Bradfield, let's pass the matter on Pugh. Ms. Bradfield, are we ready on Gardner?
I'm gonna get a global offer for him. I'm communicating now with Ms. Snyder.
All right, we'll pass the matter. Let's get with the next person.
Your Honor, if I may, in regards to Mr. Gardner, out of the civil infractions he has, how many are you setting aside to default for?
That's up to him. That's up to you and him, and Ms. Snyder. I'm willing to set aside, excuse me, all of them because he had they happened during the coronavirus right at the peak of that. So I'm willing to do that. But again, the points are come and gone, so I don't know what he wants to do. Talk it over with Ms. Snyder.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. This is Mauricio Cabrera Savarino.
Severiano, I'm here.
Severiano.
Severiano.
Es Carrera Severiano Mauricio.
Yes, it's Carrera Severiano Mauricio.
Okay, buenos dias to you, sir.
Buenos días.
Good morning, sir. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Good morning.
This is the city of Detroit versus Mauricio Saravano, case number SP 153911181. Appearance for the record, please.
Se llama el caso de la ciudad de Detroit versus Mauricio Carrera Severiano, número de caso SP153-91181. Que todos digan sus nombres para que consten en el acta, por favor.
Sí.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of the client.
Si soy Daphne Bradfield representando al acusado.
Please state your name for the record.
Usted, señor, por favor, diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
Mauricio Carrera Severiano.
Mauricio Carrera Severiano.
Right. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment,
Este es el día y esta es la hora fijada para la lectura de cargos debido a que hay una orden de arresto. ¿Qué nos dice, abogada?
for purposes of arraignment, he stand muted and wait for my readings, Your Honor.
Para el propósito de lectura de cargos, su señoría, él va a guardar silencio y renuncia a que le tengan que leer los cargos formalmente.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond.
Vamos a procesar una declaración de no culpable y darle una fianza de $0.
Your client has paid 3 related civil infractions that relate to this case. I don't know if
Ella ha pagado por 3 infracciones civiles relacionadas a este caso.
I don't know if the city's going to be willing to update their offer or not.
No sé si la Fiscalía de la Ciudad estaría dispuesto a amendar la oferta que le han propuesto o no.
I would ask, Your Honor, what is the defendant's name? I don't see that on our docket.
Le pido a su señoría que me diga el nombre del acusado porque no lo veo en la lista de causas.
Serrano, he's on the second page. There's one count of at 8:30 in the middle, one count of driver's license never required.
Lo encuentra en la segunda página a las 8:30 de la mañana. Él tiene un cargo de nunca haber obtenido una licencia de conducir.
In light of him having a single count, I would do a dismissal in honor of him paying the civil infractions, Your Honor.
Bueno, en vez de tener un cargo, lo que yo estoy dispuesta a ofrecerle a él es que desestimen el caso de él debido a los casos relacionados con los cuales él ya ha pagado.
Okay, case dismissed, Mr. Serrano. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Muy bien, así que señor Severiano, su caso queda desestimado. Que pase usted muy buen día y buena suerte a usted.
Buenos días y igual buena suerte para todos. Saludos.
I wish everyone there lots of luck.
This is the city of Detroit versus Maya Michelle Lane, case number SP 142-48151 and SP 150-69321. Here for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Lang. State your name for the record, please.
Maya Michelle Lane.
She ain't up to doing nothing.
For purposes of arraignment, you stand mute and wait for my readings, Your Honor.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Will give your client a $0 bond. Good morning to you, Ms. Lang.
Good morning.
The offer as it stands is improper plates, 12 hours of community service. She will be here with me anyway, but she has a 16 to 20 over that's in default. I don't know if you want to get her a global offer on that or not. You have an absolute drop price for the trial, Ms. Lang. I'm going to put you in a breakout with this Bradfield. You can have a conversation with her.
Okay, you said improper plates.
Amended count of improper plates for the no insurance. Ms. Bradfield.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, are we ready on Erica Pugh?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Pugh. Ms. Pugh, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, Ms. Pugh would ask to be assigned to her.
Alphabet judge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me get a P, alphabet judge. All right, is that what you want to do, Ms. Pugh?
Yes, it is.
All right, give me a minute. We'll get you another pre-trial date, all right?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, this is the city of Detroit. Let's go back on the record for Ms. Pugh. Ms. Pugh, your next date is going to be in front of Judge Garrett, and that's in courtroom 437. That would be the Zoom ID would be 360 437 0000. It's going to be a pretrial for May 28th, 2024 at 8:35. If you don't have any further questions, ma'am, best of luck to you. Have a very good day. May the 28th, 2024 at 8:35 in front of Judge Garrett, okay?
Thank you. Have a good one too.
Good luck. We ready online?
I would like to get an offer for that. I'm speaking to Ms. Snyder now.
All right, so we're waiting on Lang and Gardner offers. I guess you get a note for Gardner, you said.
I do have an offer for Gardner. Just one moment, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. What about Mrs. Lipscomb?
Your Honor, we're just going to adjourn.
I thought what they.
Right now, 426, 30 days.
426.
That's okay.
426. That's not on community court. No. Retrial 426 2024. Thank you.
What time would that be?
Tell her if she wants to get a license.
You said 424?
And tell her to go downstairs and read 426, you said, right?
Oh, I thought you said 4, okay.
426.
Because you want her to be on community court, right?
No, she's got the last name L.
All right.
Tell her she can pay this reinstatement fee.
Mr. Gardner, join me back in the breakout room, please.
Had in the system for her, Ms. Mathis, pay reinstatement fee up front. We can do that now. She's got.
Did you do her other tickets too?
All of them.
No, I don't.
Put that in there. If she wants to go down there right now, pay that reinstatement fee.
All right.
So she can pay right now. Actually, she doesn't have a license. Okay, running a license. Okay, thank you. Where are we now? We got Mr. Gilmore. Mr. Berry, do you have anyone?
No, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit. Good morning, Mr. Gilmore. This is the city of Detroit versus Antoine Lee Gilmore. Case numbers SP 1370625, counts 1, and counts 2. SP 1390396, counts 1, and counts 2. SP 1390427, 1. SP 918069, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gilmore.
Antoine Lee Gilmore.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would stand mute.
enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf, will give your client a $0 bond. You need to get an updated offer. On here, the offer is allowing improper plates. That's either, 12 hours of community service for each or $240. Will dismiss upon completion or payment. And he needs an updated offer. He has some civil infractions that were not encompassed in that offer, which would have been a defective lights, brake lights, disregard of red signal, and a no insurance proof. I'll also give him an opportunity to pay $45 reinstatement fee up front. So that those disregard red signal, a no insurance proof, and a defective brake light. Get him an updated offer. Mr. Gilmore, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry and have a conversation with him, all right?
All right.
And Your Honor, with the additional civil infractions, I will add the defective equipment to the offer, dismiss the other two.
Defective equipment is going to be the 120. So he's got 240, 240, and 120, or he can do 30 hours of community service, or I don't know how long he's been locked up. All right, Mr. Berry?
Yes, Your Honor.
Join the room, please. He has an absolute right to a trial. Okay, are we ready on Lang?
Yes, Your Honor. The offer on Ms. Lang is to plead to a limited access speeding ticket, amendment 6 to 10 over, which is 1 point. And the insurance charge will be dismissed.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lang. Ms. Lang, limited access 6 to 10.
Yes, Your Honor.
1 point, and that would be a fine of $135. I see you've already paid like $30, so we'll just say $105 on that, and dismissing the insurance misdemeanor. You have an absolute right to a trial. You want to take the deal, ma'am? Ms. Lang?
What you say? Like I didn't hear the end. I'm sorry.
Limited access 6 to 10. That's 1 point on your license and dismissing the no insurance misdemeanor. You have an absolute right to a trial, and you're going to stay with me anyway. So you can either do community service or you can pay the $105. The rest of the fine off, which would be $105.
So if I pay the $105, I don't have to do the community service?
No. And then you'll have the one limited access. You'll have 1 point on your license.
Okay. So I just pay the fee.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, counselor. Yeah,
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right. Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, so with that, we'll find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 6 to 10, fine her $105. That'll be the $135. She's already paid $30. We'll give you that credit and then pay another $105. We'll close it out. Other matters dismissed now. When can you pay it, Ms. Lang?
One more time.
When can you pay?
Today.
All right. Make sure it's paid before Friday. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, ma'am. If there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, and you too.
Thank you. Are we ready on Lang? On Gardner?
Yes, Your Honor, I put a message in the chat box for you.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gardner. So what are we doing? I don't understand that. Dismissal of 1344991, that's the 26 to 30 over, and plea to the SP 1504873, that's the 6 to 10 over.
Correct,
And
Your Honor.
other ones, and then we're going by on the other cases.
The other two civil infractions we're gonna leave as is. He's just gonna pay those, Your Honor.
So, and then are we going by the docket on the other cases or dismissing everything else? How's that working?
You indicated that if he was to plead to the open and top.
No, I was saying about the open end talks. Let me go back to the offer sheet. I was actually just saying that the open end talks was there as part of one of the deals. The deal here, I don't allowing for one of the driving license suspended, open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger, 2 counts. And then the marijuana delayed, and then the other thing. So go by the offer sheet. I don't know if you got that, Ms. Bradfield.
Okay.
So the offer would be as the 6 to 10 over, plus allowing dismiss upon completion or payment, open alcohol in motor vehicle passenger, open alcohol in motor vehicle passenger, and 3-month delay. So it's going to be either 240, 240, 240, and 240, plus the amount for the 6 to 10, or 12, 12, 12, and 12, 48 hours of community service, plus another 6 in lieu of fines and costs. So it's 54 hours of community service. And we'll close
How many
out.
hours?
So,
I'm sorry. How many hours did you say, Your Honor?
54.
Okay, let me talk to him because wasn't aware that it was a plea to 2 of the open alcohol, because that's going to be automatic license suspension for 30 days and restricted.
I'm just reading off the docket sheet, off the offer sheet.
Okay. Mr. Gardner, let's go back into the breakout room.
All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilmore. Mr. Gilmore, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do? Unmute yourself, Mr. Berry.
Yes, Your Honor. My apologies. My client would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor. However, he has been incarcerated since June and is looking forward to being extradited to a prison term. So community service is out of the question. And of course, he won't be earning any money for some time to satisfy these sanctions. And we'd ask the court to consider time served as a resolution of the sanctions.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gilmore? Okay, I can give them time served on the misdemeanors, but it doesn't allow me to give them time served on the civil infractions.
All right. Your Honor, I'd like an opportunity to speak to Ms. Snyder when she's available.
Is this regarding Mr. Gilmer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, he's got some other civil infractions here that weren't encompassed in this offer that I didn't set aside the default because of the age of the ticket. And that would be, you can write this down, Mr. Berry, an additional no insurance, no registration, civil infractions, and a defective light, another defective light ticket, and then a failure to stop. So you can see if if you can get them up. If she doesn't mind setting those aside, if she doesn't have any disagreement with setting those aside.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Snyder, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now let's put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry wants to give some more discussion on Mr. Gill. And you can release I'll release Mr. Shabazz. Ms. Villaru and Ms. Fernandez, I believe that's going to be it for the morning.
Yes, it appears that way to me too, Your Honor.
Yes, I'm still here.
I thank you so much, and have a very good day. We'll see you very soon.
Thank you, Your Honor. A speedy recovery to your son.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
He'll be in my prayers,
Thank
Your
you,
Honor.
Your
Take
Honor.
care.
Thank you, Your Honor. I didn't know, but I will pray for him too. Thank you.
Yeah, my son had he had to have his appendix removed. So it was something, obviously that came up all of a sudden, and he's got the operation was done, everything went well, and he's just in recovery now.
Praise God.
Thank you.
In God's hands. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks.
All right, Ms. Bradfield, are we ready on Mr. Gardner?
Yes, Your Honor. Changing courses. Mr. Gardner would like to request a court-appointed attorney on his behalf.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gardner. Mr. Gardner, is that what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
I need a good phone number from you, sir.
Are you ready?
Yes.
313-283-6383.
All right, we're gonna set a pretrial date for May the 20th, 2024. You need to answer the calls you don't recognize, sir. Hopefully one of those calls will be that court-appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that attorney in about 2 weeks, you need to get back in touch with the court in order for us to get you an attorney appointed on the spot. Set a pretrial date for May the 20th, 2024 at 8:30. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you. Have a great.
You as well.
Your Honor, I'm going to come down in person so we can look at Mr. Gilmore's file.
Okay.
Yep. Ask for a clarification, Your Honor. I don't know if Mr. Mayor can hear me. But on, we were discussing in the breakout room which civil infractions you were looking to pull out of default or that were available to pull out of default.
Well, he's going to prison, so I mean, I don't have a problem, because he wants to be set up when he comes out to get a valid license. I'm not concerned about the default. If you're willing to set them aside, we'll set them aside.
Was you thinking to transition some civil infractions to misdemeanors and you get credit?
Well, the thinking was, I'm not gonna even opine on that. That's gonna be up to you, but how long a prison term are you supposed to be serving, Mr. Gilmore?
I got 15 years at 30%, so like 4.5 years.
15 years?
Yeah, but it's at 30%.
And this is federal time?
State, Tennessee.
Are we back on with Gilmore, Your Honor?
No, we're not. Sorry, Ms.
I left my docket at my desk, but I assume there were some misdemeanors that Ms. Mason was dismissing. I'd be willing to have him plead to like 2 more. Yeah. Just
Marshall, case pending, that possessing firearms or any other dangerous firearms. Understand that?
So I'll amend my offer to add another improper plate and an allowing, but then wipe out his civil infractions.
Improper.
Yes, please.
Let's go back on the record for Mr. Gilmore. Mr. Gilmore, your updated offer is going to be leading to another count of allowing and another count of improper plate. And then let's call SP1, strike that SP9180693 into the record. 18488653 count 1, 2, and 3 into the record. So lead to another count of allowing and another count of improper plate.
William, you want to do a word? I didn't see that Williams is going to deal with.
And then they'll dismiss the civil infraction. The city has no objection to setting those defaults aside. You've already been sentenced to 15 years in prison. So I think I'll set them aside so that you can want to plead to these misdemeanors. You can come out with the potential of getting a valid driver's license, or at least you won't have anything from 36th District Court hanging over your head. You have an absolute right to a trial again, sir. You want to take the deal or not?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you want to raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to August the 12th, 2022 at around 6:15 p.m. City of Detroit in the area of Harper and Park Drive. That Chandler Park Drive or Park Drive? You don't recall it?
It wasn't Chandler Park. It Park job. It wasn't Chandler Park.
All right. You recall that date and time, sir?
Yes.
You pull over by the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operate a vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
I didn't have one.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended allowing 12 hours of community service. Told you I'd dismiss upon, strike that. I'm gonna start or sentence you to 30 days, Wayne County Jail, give you credit, time served. Waiving warrant fees, you'll be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees. Draw your attention back to, this goes way back to August the 16th of 2018. At around 2:06 p.m., City of Detroit, the area of Grand River and Greenfield. It says you were operating a 2005 Chrysler on that day. You recall getting pulled over on that day?
Yes.
By the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance on that vehicle, sir?
Yes.
You couldn't do so.
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
I didn't have insurance or expired.
Is something wrong with, was something wrong with the plate on that vehicle, sir?
Yes.
What was wrong with it?
I think the insurance had expired. That was like a long time ago.
It wasn't a plate on that vehicle, a valid plate on that vehicle?
It was a plate, but I think the insurance had expired. So I think that's what made it like something's wrong with the plate. It wasn't my fault, so I really wasn't sure.
Something was wrong with the plate though, correct?
Yes.
All right. Find him guilty of the amended count of improper plate for the no insurance and the amended, as charged for the no plate. Same sentence, 30 days for each count, Wayne County Jail, and give him credit for time served.
So I know there are allegations on it, but these are allegations that we have to work through. And I think based on the activity for 2020.
Draw your attention back to September 24th, 2022 at around 12:30 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Chicago and Prairie. Have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
Couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
I didn't have one.
Very well. Find him guilty of the amended count of allowing. Give him credit for time served. 30 days, Wayne County Jail, credit for time served. We're gonna now dismiss the cases. Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissals of the other cases.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
That's it, sir. We'll dismiss them all based on what we stated in the record. on the, some of, it seems like you're gonna owe $90 at some point. I don't think that's not gonna, it doesn't, I don't believe that's gonna affect you from getting a driver's license, but it'll be in the system. So don't, that, just giving you a heads up on that. Listen, sir, I wish you the best of luck. I hope that this time gives you some time to reflect on whatever actions that got you into the situation that you're into. I hope that you will be able to come out a better man. I hope that you'll be able to come out and you know, give us the positive of what Mr. Gilmore has to give. I know you have a lot of good in you, and I know you can be a very productive person in society. Hopefully, I'll be praying for you. Hopefully, you take that time, reflect on that, and find out in this time what is going to, what your passion is first and foremost. Is going to give you a lot of time to put, it may seem like a lot of time, but it's really not going to be a lot of time in the scheme of things, because you got your whole life ahead of you. But I hope that you can sit back and create a plan of action of what you're going to do and what type of man you're going to become when you put this behind you. Hopefully you're going to be ready by the time you get out to put this behind you and be a productive member of society and to give us all that you got, all right?
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
So again, I'll be praying for you. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good day. And hey, come see us when you get out.
Thank you. Have a good one.
All right, you have a better one. All right. That seems like that's going to be it for today.